Hey guys, it's time for our next training on our Back to Basics with Shana Haas and Kelly Kirby. And if you don't know me, I'm Shana Haas. I'm a 3-star leader in Coleman, Alabama, and I've been with Plunder about a year and a half. And I actually just kind of stumbled upon it by admiring someone's necklace, and the rest is really history. Kelly talked about booking and the importance of scheduling parties and being proactive in your business in her video last week. This week, I want to focus on building a firm foundation and recruitment. So when you think about your Plunder business, there's several things that you need to understand in order to build a firm foundation. Kelly's already addressed one with booking parties and making sure that you host several parties per month. And those parties can be home, Facebook, catalog, you name it, you can do any kind of party. The main reason for that is you need to stay engaged with your customers, and you need to branch out and get new contacts. New contacts not only for hostesses, but also for stylists, and that's where recruitment comes in. The next thing, you need to participate in the corporate run incentives. You need to make sure you stay informed, and I think Kelly and I are both really proactive on our team pages, where we try to repost everything that is posted on the Plunder Design Peeps page and also in Shine On. And Tanya does a great job in keeping everything updated on Shine On. So with those three avenues, our leader page for you stylists that are under us, Tanya's Shine On page, and Plunder Designs Peeps, you should be able to keep really informed with what's going on and know all about corporate incentives as well. You need to make sure you understand the comp plan, and we actually will probably go through that in a future video. But think about it, when you're recruiting someone, you need to understand the comp plan so you can explain it to them. If you don't truly understand it, it's going to be really hard for you to recruit someone when you don't know how you get paid. You need to make sure you know the products. The products are very important for you to know names and the versatility. Can you wear this short? Can you wear it long? Because that's going to help you sell your customers, and also that versatility is what's going to draw in the stylists too, because they're going to know that, hey, this one product, it may be $18, but I can wear it 4 different ways. And that's going to encourage them of how easy it's going to be to sell that product when they become a stylist themselves. You want to make sure that you brand yourself. For me, branding doesn't just mean a logo, a cute little logo that you put on your pictures, although that is an important piece of branding. But branding yourself means setting yourself apart from the other 8,000 girls who sell Plunder. And I will actually do a branding video in a future video in our series as well. But just short and simple on that is make sure that people understand that you're going to be attentive to their needs. I brand myself as a personal shopper. If I've got some extra money that month, I'm going to go buy several things that I think are good sellers and make sure I keep them in my car with me at all times, because you're going to have those people who are last minute shoppers that don't have time to wait for Plunder to mail them an item for an order. And even though Plunder's shipping is amazing and they ship it within a day or so of your order, people wait to the last minute and need something yesterday. You know how that goes. So setting yourself apart is really, really important. And let me just lead into, without going into too much detail on that, let me just go ahead and lead into the recruitment portion of this, which is what this video is truly about, recruitment. It is so important for you to build a firm foundation in your Plunder business. And by firm foundation, I mean all of those things I mentioned above, plus recruiting quality stylists. Now, you're going to have some people who just want to sign up to get the kit, and that's fine. But understand that it's about quality, not quantity. So when you are focusing your recruitment efforts, you really need to think, okay, who has the drive? Who would want to be a success? Because obviously, if you get someone in on your team who wants it as bad as you do, your team is going to blow up. And I think Kelly and I have been very fortunate, and I can only say that from looking at the exterior and saying that she's a 3-star, I'm a 3-star. We've obviously got great people on our teams. We can't do it by ourselves, and that's what the beauty of the Plunder compensation plan and structure is that you can't be a one-woman show. You just really can't. You have to have a team of people underneath you to work with you and for you to work with them. And the teamwork part of this business is what I use to sell the opportunity. Okay, so think about it this way. You go, you wear your jewelry, you wear it to work. If you have a day job, you wear it to the grocery store, you wear it to drop the kids off in Carline, you wear it to the hospital if you have to go visit someone, you wear it to church. Think about all these people who are seeing you wear your jewelry, okay? Those are all people that you can present the opportunity to. Now, posting on your Facebook page isn't enough. I can tell you that probably 90% of the stylists that have joined my team know me either at one of those places or through a friend. And when I say through a friend, I'm talking about an acquaintance, not really a best friend, because if they were a best friend, I would know their friends and things like that. So, and I know I'm kind of going all over the board here, but when you're presenting the opportunities, think about all these avenues that you have people, contacts. And, you know, you can present the opportunity over and over. And Kelly talked about your 30-minute commercial per se. So for every 10 people you ask to have a party or ask to join your team, you're going to get probably 9 no's. That's just bottom line. And it may even be more than that. You may ask 20 and you get 19 no's. But for those 19 no's, you got 1 yes. And so that person is going to join your team, let's say. But guess what? Those other 19 people, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about your opportunity. They're watching you. They've friended you on Facebook. They're watching you post. They're watching you receive all this happy mail. They're watching you lead your team. They're watching you... sorry, dropped the phone. They're watching you just have a good time because it's so much fun. Plunder is so much fun. You think about all the incentives we have that we're going with. You think about all the trips that we go on when we have paloozas or the mini paloozas. You think about the coffee and conversations that our team has and we get together and we have a good time. I'm working on a game night. We're going to have game night. So there's all these things that make people want the opportunity. Your job is to just show what you love. Share your successes. Make sure that people understand that this is not a job. This is fun. Like, who gets paid to have fun? I mean, we do. We get paid to have fun. Wouldn't anyone want to do that if they understood that you pay $99, y'all. You get a kit of 10 pieces of jewelry plus catalogs, business opportunity brochures, thank you cards, business cards. You get all that for $99. And then guess what? After that, all you have to pay is a $10 website fee. That's it. That's it. They don't ask you to sell $200 worth of Mary Kay every month to stay an active consultant. All they ask is that you make a sale at least once during your 12 months as a Plunder stylist. And who can't do that, even just for yourself? So we have been given the ultimate opportunity to share, and I think it's our duty to share with all these women that we know, and men. There could be some men who want to sell jewelry. I mean, you've got plenty of supportive husbands. You may have a single dad who needs extra money, and he has a house full of daughters, and guess what? He's going to have them modeling this jewelry, and he's going to be sharing the opportunity through his children. His children are watching him build success, and they grow up to be adults who want success and know that it is hard work. It's what you put in it to produce this outcome. You can't just sit dormant. You can't just, like I said earlier, you can't just post on Facebook, girls, and that's just the plain and simple part of it. If there's any of you watching and all you've done is post on Facebook and you're like, I've never got a recruit, I can't get anyone to host a party, then you need to branch out, okay? You need to, let me give you a couple of ideas. I'm going to try to get through this quickly because I know you guys have very important things to do in your life and you need to get back to your plunder business, right? So here's a couple of places and a couple of ideas for opportunities to present the plunder opportunity. Okay, so think about your hair salon. You march up there, you get your hair done once a month, once every 6 weeks. Guess what? All these women in our community, they're getting their gray covered up just like us, right? They're all traveling through that boutique, that hair salon at least once every 6 weeks. You have a constant rotation of new customers, all right? Start with asking that boutique owner or your hairstylist, hey, can I place my cards on your hair station? Do you mind sharing the business opportunity for me? Do you mind sharing my jewelry? You know, chances are, I know my hairstylist, she has lots of pieces that she has bought from me. Whatever I wear in that day, she ends up ordering. So start with that. That may lead into a conversation that you need to be prepared for with your 30-minute commercial with, you know what? You could actually sign up to be a stylist and put this in your boutique. Do you realize how much opportunity there is for you to make money on this without any extra effort other than placing it in your storefront? Well, there you go. You've presented the opportunity to your hairstylist. Let's think, what else? Oh, we get our nails done, right? I went and got mine done last week. How about presenting it that way? Your hairstylist, your nail salon, your nail person, guess what? I've heard that coming up very soon with Plunder, maybe not in this catalog, we're going to have rings. Okay, those people are going to be working on your hands and they're going to be looking at your rings. They see your rings. They compliment your rings while they're working on your hands. Oh, open door. They see your bracelet. Open door. Present the opportunity to them. Hey, would you like to get together and order and earn you some of this jewelry? Oh, better yet, what about you becoming a stylist? How about you becoming a stylist and placing it here in your salon where people can walk in, get their nails done, check this jewelry out, easy money. How about that? So there are so many places that you can present that opportunity. You can present the opportunity easily by doing fundraisers. Approach a school, approach a preschool. I've recently approached a preschool about doing fingerprints, the kids' fingerprints, and us taking a photo of them and putting them in atlases for Mother's Day. They do the plates and the cups, and that's like what, $15-$20. Guess what? If they pay $28, they can get a beautiful atlas necklace with their kids' fingerprints in them, and maybe even their kid write their name on it. I donate back my commission to the school. Those people think, wow, this is great. They're donating this commission back to the school. All these parents are exposed to the Plunder name, and they have my website on their card, and they start browsing, and they think, hey, wow, this is cool. I'm going to start ordering some things. Guess what? Your job as a stylist is to reach out to them. Ask them if they want to book a party and earn some stuff for free. Ask them if they want you to come and do a birthday party. Hey, what better way to get the word out than going to a birthday party of some 5, 6, 7-year-olds, letting them draw on a piece of paper a picture, and the party favor is maybe a mini atlas from the mom to each of the kids. Kids love interactive opportunities, and you have reached all these parents and have seen how much fun it is. And some parents just need an out. They need to be away from their kids every once in a while. So they see you doing this and they think, hey, I bet my husband could watch the kids for a day or two of the week, and I could start doing something like this. So there's so much opportunity for you to present Plunder to everyone, anyone, and reach out and get new contacts. But the most important thing is your firm foundation. You want to get people who actually want it as much as you do. And I know I've said that before, But just going out, when we do these recruiting blitzes with Plunder, and it's like, let's see who can get the most recruits, sometimes, again, we're going for quantity. You add 25 people to your team, but if only one of them get active, what good is that doing you as a stylist? You want all of them to be active. It's so much better to focus your attention and know the facts about Plunder and bring in 3 awesome stylists than to try to reach out to 25 people, bring 25 in when only one of them is going to be active. But those 3 you brought in, and they know everything there is to know about Plunder because you've shared your wealth of information with them, they're going to be successful. And guess what? They're going to watch you and what you've done. You've explained everything to them. You've been very thorough. You've been very attentive. You've branded yourself as someone they can reach out to and answer your questions. And guess what? That's what they're going to lead like. I lead like Tanya leads because that's who taught me. Tanya taught me to invest in relationships, praise people for the little wins, and it's going to return to you tenfold. And that's what I hope that you do on my team, my girls. And I know Kelly does this with her girls. When you're encouraged by us, it encourages you to encourage your people. If you get no attention from us, then guess what? You're being taught to give no attention to your people. So it's not only important to bring these people in by your recruiting, but it's also important to lift them up and make them happy. Find out what makes them tick. You're sending happy mail to them for no reason. You're rewarding them for their hard work, for hitting top sales, or recruiting for the month. You're recognizing them for, it's just like the old adage, like the squeaky wheel gets the oil, I guess you would say, is that the people who are engaged and talking and want to learn are the ones that are going to get the most attention. So I want you to be reaching out and wanting the attention, because I will give it to you. I'll give you as much attention as you need. And Kelly will too. But we have to know you want it. We're going to send happy mail to you no matter whether you've sold $10,000 or none, because you're on our team and we love you. But remember, we want to push you, but we don't want to be pushy. So if you feel like we're not engaged with you, it's not because we don't want to be. It's because we feel like you've taken a step back and we're taking a step back from you because we don't want to push you. We want to push you to be successful, but we don't want to push you out, if that makes sense. So when you recruit people, remember that. Find what makes them tick. Know when to push and know not to be pushy, and know when to step back and let them just breathe for a little bit if they're overwhelmed, and then go back to them. But again, it's about the relationships you build. And I hope that this video has helped you understand that just share the opportunity, keep sharing. You plant seeds, and months down the road, you may harvest them. And there may be nothing grow, and that's fine, because not every seed that is planted pops up a beautiful flower, all right? But the importance is consistency, and consistently planting those seeds and reminding people of this opportunity, and eventually down the road, they're going to join you. They will. I mean, I've had people that I talked to a year ago that last month decided to join, and I kind of just let them think about it, brew about it, but I didn't push them. You know what I'm saying? I would follow up every couple of months, but I wasn't pushy, and I think that makes all the difference. So I hope this video helps you. Your challenge for this week is to share the opportunity. Use that 30-minute commercial that Kelly had you practice, and share the opportunity to someone in your life. Share it 5 times. If you share that opportunity 5 times, let us know, because we want to know what your success rate is. And if you don't get a stylist out of it, guess what? You might get a party booking, and once you get a party booking, that's your entrance into sharing the opportunity with all those ladies at the party. And when someone books a party and they see how profitable that party is and what they could have made commission-wise if they would have been a stylist, 9 times out of 10, they're going to decide, hey, maybe I need to look into this opportunity. And that little smidgen of maybe I need to look into it turns into a new stylist for you. So thank you for listening, and I wish you a very happy week of recruiting.